But where were you at with, you said you didn't want to kill yourself, but what was it with your mental health struggles?
Because I had seen my best friend get killed, and then I had dropped out of school, like literally, like we was in a house and another guy was playing with a gun and killed him, and I witnessed it. So I was a freshman in college at the time. I was going to Fresno City, and I was a top athlete coming out of Edison High School, and I had stopped playing sports because every time I go to practice, like my mind would be thinking about that night. I'd be at my dad's house just in a dark place. I took the blame for it, like like I felt like it was my fault.
Sure.
And a lot of people was blaming me anyways because they know what was going on, like what caused it. Like people saying I set him up, or it was a lot of weird stuff going on, and I didn't even have the love for sports no more. I didn't even want to live, bro. It was a whole lot of trauma.
Yeah. So did you is comedy what helped you get through that, or did you talk to somebody professionally?
I didn't talk to nobody.
No.
The videos is what helped me. Once I started making videos and people was telling me, "Oh, you helping me with my mental health." I'm like, little do y'all know I'm making these videos and I'm going through it. So I'm helping y'all, but at the same time, it's helping me too. Like when I make my skits, it take me to a whole nother world. It's like I'm in the zone.
Yeah.
Pull your mind out of that place.
Right.
And people don't understand that, with PTSD, and we've talked to soldiers on here and people that have gone through abuse, and I even had a psychologist think that I have some hypervigilance because of some physical trauma, physical abuse. Like I'll wake up in a fucking panic and shit, but like, have you done any sort of, you said you like to read, have you, at least if you've not gone to any counseling, kind of dug more into that and kind of unraveling your mind a little bit? Because I'm sure there's little triggers. I mean, car making noise, or
I really do want to go talk to somebody. I even talked to her about it. Like I need to find, like, y'all know somebody I can talk to, recommend, I'll go like ASAP. Like I just haven't, I don't want to go to somebody that I don't know, like it's just hard to talk to people like you don't know. Like I want to talk to somebody that like I could build a bond with, that professional, that I'm gonna tell my life about, who that could really help me. But like talking to y'all right now, this is helping me about, that's why I came on here to
and that's
help.
a fucked up thing about mental health too. It's like you never had suicidal thoughts, but you're at the same time, I don't care if I live or die. Like when I go through it still to this day, like I've talked to people like professionals, but there is right and wrong people. Like there's one guy, it's like, I know he's a pro, but he doesn't get it.
That's why I haven't picked nobody.
Yeah, and it's like, this girl's a pro. I kind of like what she's talking about, but at the same time, I mean, there were stories that I've heard because, we come from a town that's not that big. So it's like, I know who this person is, and I know her family life, and it's like, who are you to talk to me about mine when your shit's kind of on fire too? You know what I mean? It's like, so you have to have the right person, but it's just crazy how it can take you places like mine. I've never had thoughts of committing suicide ever, but at the same time, I will just, and Jason knows, I don't want to talk to anybody. I want to be left alone. I want to go into a dark room and just try not to die and wait for that moment to pass, and I'll be like, okay, then I'll splash my face with cold water, then I'll be good. And it's just, it sucks, but it just affects everyone so much differently. So to find that outlet you did, that's awesome. Because I haven't found a niche yet. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's
awesome, but then like when you start, like what comes with it, it triggers your mental health more. Like my family called me, asked for money, and it'll shut my whole day down because I don't like saying no.
Sure, yeah.
And when I do, it affect me still. But when I say no, it's still, I don't know, it's just hard. And then I just shut myself down, go in the room, meditate, change my number,